Patriots are just about ready for their Week 4 matchup Monday night in Kansas City in a game that a lot of people are going to be watching, and the country is going to get their first great look at this Patriots team that has struggled under the watchful eye of everyone here in New England, and we'll see if the Patriots are able to handle three key areas to come away with a victory in this hostile environment. Number one, it's no secret the offensive line has to be a whole lot better. They've been bad twice, they've been average once in the Vikings game, and they're going to have to be a whole lot better than average against the Chiefs.
Without question, and I think, we might see some changes going forward. I mean, you don't want to keep tinkering and tinkering because cohesion is the most important part to an offensive line, and especially going into that environment where you can't hear anything. But it'll be interesting to see if they stick with Brian Stork at center, a rookie, because he took over late in the game Sunday with the Raiders. Does Jordan Davis still have a job? Does Marcus Cannon still have a job? These are all interesting things to see if they play out. My guess is we're going to see some new faces in there, and you might see the rookie starting in Arrowhead Stadium.
Really, nothing should be off the table.
Yeah.
And I've said that phrase 1,000 times all week long, but after the problems the Patriots have had for 3 weeks now, they've got to figure out something that works. You mentioned cohesion. I think Tom Brady would argue that just 5 guys who can make sure that the opposition isn't constantly attacking him and sending him to the turf, having him wake up Monday or this week Tuesday morning in agony after the amount of hits that he's taken, I think that's the most important thing. Number 2, the run defense. This is a Kansas City offense that can run the ball no matter who's back there. It's an Andy Reid staple. It was all the way back when he was with Philadelphia. It is again with Kansas City, and he's got Alex Smith running that short offense and the misdirections, the options. Alex Smith is their second leading rusher, oddly enough, and Jamal Charles has a high ankle sprain. We don't know if he'll play, and Niall Davis has stepped in quite well in Jamal Charles' absence, and the Patriots have already dodged Adrian Peterson. If they can dodge Jamal Charles too, then that would be beneficial, but it still wouldn't leave them off the hook because their scheme is so good.
Yeah, and you just hit on it. Their scheme is excellent. I think I could gain a few yards if they hand it off to me. They play so well. Their whole offense is predicated around running the football. They're very much a run-first team, and I think the Patriots, once again, just like the Miami game, are going to be up against it, stopping the run first, trying to force Alex Smith to throw the football. So we'll see. They've done well. They did well in Minnesota, stopping the run. Again, progress. We'll see the progression of the Patriots' offensive line in stopping the run in this game.
Number 3 is more of a general topic, but handling adversity. That's kind of widespread in the fact that Patriots are not where they want to be, and they know that. They've been very hard on themselves throughout the early portion of the regular season, but this was the case last year too. Tom Brady last year had been sacked 7 times in the first 3 weeks. Same number this year. Last year, just got by the skin of their teeth against the Bills and the Jets in the first 2 weeks, and then got no style points in their Week 3 win against the Buccaneers. Very similar sort of start to this year. Last year, they went through weeks 4 and 6, or from weeks 4 to 6, facing the Falcons, the Bengals, and then the Saints back at home. Based on the way they played in their first 3 weeks, it was like, how are they going to win any of these games? Right now, they're going into a stretch at Kansas City and then home for Cincinnati. And it's like, all right, well, if they play like they played against the Raiders, they're not going to beat anybody. But again, this is a Patriots team that handles adversity well. And just when you think that they are not where they need to be and they're going up against an opponent that is able to handle them, it's when they come out and they win these games by like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, and just when the critical guy goes against Tom Brady, just when people are starting to question him and his ability, that's when all of a sudden he has a big game. Or just when they need a fix in a certain place, or just when you think the offensive line can't get any worse, they'll make a fix and they'll make it better. They'll do something. I mean, they did it in Minnesota. They went with a run-heavy offense to take the pressure off, or they'll do things to help out the offensive line. Whatever it is, I mean, they have a pretty good coaching staff to kind of patch things up or do things to help where their problem areas are.
and an extra day to prepare. They have used that while the Chiefs kind of punted on their Wednesday practice. They didn't practice Wednesday while the Patriots did, so hey, maybe that extra workout gives them the boost that they need.
And in full pads. So we know Bill Belichick means business for this game.
Absolutely, and apparently extra offensive line meetings this week too. So they're doing whatever it takes, and like you said, maybe they make some adjustments, shorter passes, more of the screen game that we saw earlier in the decade when they were winning Super Bowls, things like that. You can do things to mask or mirror or to use as a smoke screen to make sure that offensive line isn't as much of a vulnerability. But again, we'll see if all of this comes to fruition Monday night. You can follow our coverage on bostonherald.com, the Blitz blog, and of course in the newspaper.